Hello everyone, and welcome to Hajime no Ippo Fighting Spirit. It is the tournament I am hosting, and today is a very special match because we have a match that could have potentially happened, but did not. We have David Eagle, Olympian gold winner, versus Brian Hawk, somebody totally crazy and powerful. And crazy and unpredictable, but kind of predictable. Anyway, I tried to make it all epic in the beginning. I'm just gonna do what I do. This is a very awesome match because this could have happened, and I believe David Eagle wanted it to happen. Both have blonde hair. One has blue eyes. The other, I think, brown or black. It looks brown, kind of. Both in the same weight class, which is very rare because there's only 3 of them in the same weight class. One of them being Takamura, one of them being David Eagle, and the other Hawk. Both start off slow. These two are complete opposites because Brian Hawk, it was described by, I believe, somebody in the crowd, at least the coach or Takamura himself while fighting Hawk. It's not a real boxing style. He's not actually, I think it was the crowd, that he's just throwing punches and being wild and, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, David Eagle's very kind of to the rule. Like, actually, yeah, he's like to the rules and very, you know, I don't want to say predictable, but very, I don't know the word to say. But he goes down. Brian Hawk in the lead right now. Actually, they're tied right now because Brian Hawk has only 5 blue bars. You can't see him, but I know that for sure. So, my predictions. If these two fought right now, or Brian Hawk before his retirement, I think he's retired. I'm pretty sure he's retired. So Brian Hawk versus David Eagle. Who would win? Well, I think Brian Hawk would, because Takamura fought David Eagle second, first of all. But David Eagle, or Takamura, was in a lot worse shape when he was fighting Brian Hawk. So it took more strength. He goes down again. It took more strength to beat Hawk than it did David Eagle. So it makes kind of like a lot more strength to beat Hawk than it did David Eagle. So it makes sense that Brian Hawk would be stronger. Plus, I think David Eagle would be probably expecting to maybe have Brian Hawk cheat or just be unpredictable. Brian Hawk just standing there. And maybe Brian Hawk, since he has fought others that are kind of to the rules, most boxers are kind of to the rules, I think. At least in this show it is. So having more, kind of that kind of stuff, what he'd do, especially since he's strictly to the books. Now, Brian Hawk doesn't know the books, at all, I believe, he probably never, did that kind of stuff and is just using his own style. But I think Brian Hawk would be able to dodge and, because Brian Hawk started losing, that was a good counter, losing to Takamura because Takamura got uncontrollable and Brian Hawk didn't know what to do. So, in the end, I think Brian Hawk would win against this fight if it actually happened. Though David Eagle did come second, so Takamura might have gotten a kind of strength boost or some kind of boost against fighting Hawk. I think it still stands that Hawk would win, though, in this fight. Brian Hawk not going down once, David Eagle going down 3 times now, having a 2-down disadvantage against Hawk. And Hawk is easily able to break through the guard and then continue hitting. David Eagle does have 2 guards, or 2 flames, but his flamer fuel, countering. Oh, is he down again? Oh, no. Um, David Hawk's flame fuel regens by, or not regens, but it goes up by itself. He doesn't need to get hit. He doesn't need to hit. It just goes up by itself. Now, can Brian Hawk get him down in 6 seconds? 5, 4, 3. Yes, he can. 2 downs per round so far. By that logic, he's going down in the 4th round. David Eagle trying to get his special off. Didn't work. Like, you can kind of see that it's crawling up by itself, right? David Eagle's flame fuel. So he has 2, Brian Hawk has 1, and I believe his flame fuel is in the half, maybe a little less. Yeah, it's actually like maybe almost perfectly, maybe a little more. Anyway, so once David Eagle gets that stat boost, if he's able to, like if if he can survive that long, he's gonna have the upper hand. Brian Hawk being very far away from that, if that makes sense. David Eagle seems to be doing a really well, or a good job right now. Oh, he is golden, but he has, Brian Hawk has hurt his face. His face is yellow now. There's a repeated 1-2. I believe David Eagle has a body blow, but he can't body blow multiple times. So he can counter a lot of people, I believe. I think everybody in this game has a body blow. So if you are fighting Brian Hawk, just be sure to jab and then into a body blow. I think everybody can use that combination. It's just square X, and he should be able to go down, and or at least you counter him or something. That's a really purple eye, and his lips are turning purple. He has a, what, 2 down? 2 more downs until he's down for good. Brian Hawk having 0. Is it going to be 2 downs per round? I don't think so. That was a good dodge. Or not a dodge, but a block. So it's probably going to go on to the 5th round, unless he gets him down. Oh, but that's a counter. David Eagle definitely, I think, holding some of his own against this beast. Nah, this is definitely going to be a to the 5th round. Look how big they are. They're really big. And they're not even standing up straight. Their legs look really small, and it's funny. Ooh, that was a good dodge. So far, David Eagle being in the lead. Oh, spoke too soon. For this round, I meant. Oh, counter though. Could have infinite. There's no downfall from infinite punching or infinity punch, which is the backwards. He sways backwards and uppercuts. There's no downfall for that. You can get away. Oh, but the Olympian, I believe it's called, or Golden 1-2. Oh, it's totally the Golden or Olympian. It might be Olympian. But we could see Brian Hawk's first down, but David Eagle has lost his stat boost. It does regen the flame fuel, but Brian Hawk is at a little less than half, maybe half. Is he going down? One of them's going to go down. David Eagle has not gone down this round, just like I kind of thought he would, at least once per round. Break the guard and hit him down. Yeah, that's what I thought. David Eagle able to potentially, he should wait till the 8 count. At least the 7. Okay. If I was David Eagle in this position, I knew I would lose, but rush at him and get him down. At least try and get some confidence. Oh, but Brian Hawk now has his stat boost. It's going to be a lot harder now. Oh, 28 seconds. I'd probably back off. Oh, but a hook, and he is down. He is not going to be able to get up. Brian Hawk completely dominating, almost falling for the first time in the fourth round, this round. It's pretty enjoyable. While doing this fight, or while, you know, looking at the brackets, I think I wanted Brian Hawk to win. But, yeah, so Brian Hawk advances to the third round, and David Eagle joins the strongest loser. If Takamura fights Ricardo, or they're definitely going to fight, but if Takamura wins, it could be Takamura versus Brian Hawk. And even if it's not, it's going to be Ricardo versus Brian Hawk, which is going to be another good match, because Ricardo is complete speed. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good day.